Hello student, today we are going to teach another experiment or last experiment of our IoT lab, Internet of Things lab, EC705. Okay, so this experiment is our study and implement COAP. COAP protocol. What is COAP? Constrained Application Protocol. Constraint means for a particular device, applicable for a particular device. So this is a constraint protocol, limited memory resources through which you can perform this experiment. By employing limited memory resources, you can perform this experiment. Okay, so here, apparatus required study and implement COAP protocol using Arduino. Of course, Arduino board we are going to imply here. Apparatus PC, Arduino board, ID software, USB cable. Here, new member added ESP8266 server Wi-Fi modem. In our MQTT protocol, our board was a client and our CPU was, our monitor was, our PC was the server. But here process is reverses. Then a temperature sensor which senses the temperature. Okay. Now the COAP protocol, as I have already told you, this protocol is basically constrained application protocol designed for constrained devices and network. In this project, ESP8266 is a Wi-Fi modem or a server board, we can say in that board terminology. We will going to configure this Wi-Fi modem with the COAP server protocol through our laptop or desktop. Okay, both client and server will be co-located communication through some Wi-Fi router, so that ESP board will act as a local server. So in a limited space area, in a limited memory resources over the Wi-Fi signal, we are going to implement constrained application protocol. So what is the crux of that thing? The ESP module working as a server checks for data received for the client on a particular port. The server listen at a specified port with a specific services. The COAP client discover that services on the server IP address and the port. After finding the server, the client send the GET or PUT request to access the server. The server responded that accordingly to those requests and act accordingly. In response to receive packet and sending acknowledgement, the ESP modem switches an LED as visual indication of successful client-server communication. Okay, excuse me. The application is very useful as demonstration server-client communication over CAAP protocol. This is our 8266 board. You can see here. This board 8266 board. This board is we are going to employ it as a server or as a modem here. Okay, so now let me continue. This is the type of connection. Here you can see this. Here you can see this is my temperature sensor. This is my temperature sensor. Okay, this temperature sensor is connected with Arduino board. Arduino board is connected to the 8266 board, and this 8266 board will establish a communication between the computer or a PC or your Arduino board. Okay, so going further, what the procedure we would have to employ here: install Arduino ID software, which is already downloaded. Okay, our system is Windows. Install Arduino application and open preferences. Now, what I have to do in Arduino, I have to open the application and enter this website address. Okay, after entering this website address, I have to go to tools, then board, then messenger. Search ESP8266 board. We will found this ESP8266 board. Then select the model number. Here model is Node MCU. You can get name of your device and port automatically, and download for that. After then next step is FTDI driver. I have to download it because this driver will establishes connection between Arduino and 8266 server modem board. Okay, select appropriate version of operating system. Of course, we have employing here window. We are using here window. The COM port on which the device is listed and USB serial device which is connected. Okay, now in the Arduino IDE, go to sketch and include library. After establishing the connection, before going to program the device, we are just copying the program. We must have to include the library of 8266. Okay, so we will include library install of ESP8266 Wi-Fi. After adding this library, to add the COP client library, we have to manually download this library, extract zip file, and restart our Arduino board. As our library establishes, we have to search and create a new sketch as a new project. Okay, now in this new project, I have to copy this code. This code I have to copy over this new sketch or over new project. Then what the changes, what the parameter I am going to change here. First I have to change your Wi-Fi SSID with your Wi-Fi network name. Okay, your Wi-Fi SSID must be with your Wi-Fi network name. Then your Wi-Fi password with all, which is common shared both the devices. Your device secret key, from via dashboard. Okay, now go to sketch, upload the Arduino IDE, mean to send it to your ESP8266. Open your serial monitor to view output from ESP8266 by going to tool and serial monitor. This I have to done in my Arduino software. As the temperature which senses by Arduino board, which is a server connected with a server, will receive as an event. And in first event, the 21.5 is my temperature. Receive message, the temperature and data is 21.5. Okay, in next I will receive this temperature, and over the process repeated as according to program. So this is my 10th experiment. As seen on the PC screen, temperature and humidity is displayed. The screen taken by temperature sensor and transmitted through the ESP82 server board and received via Internet Protocol COAP. Okay, so this is my temperature received. Okay, yes, of course. Okay, name temperature, type event, data 21.5, receive. Yes. So this is my last and 10th experiment. I hope you will enjoy. Unfortunately, we don't have this device because the subject added newly, and due to COVID, we try many companies to send this, but unfortunately, there is no company to respond us properly about this. That's why we have to make this video theoretically. Okay, but I am assuring you, as such, I will get all these apparatus required. I will perform this experiment, and physically I will upload this experiment to all of you. Okay, so for up to next our new video, I will stop here.